What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have two free plays that I love a ton for this NBA slate on Tuesday. I'm going to give them to you for completely free. All I want to tell you before we jump straight into it is I do have a completely free Telegram, a free sports betting chat that you can join. It's linked down below in the description and the pinned comment. It's completely free. I drop free plays in there on occasion. So if you want some free plays, you want to win even more, go join that. Like I said, it's completely free. And I also drop my best bets there. You just saw it on the screen. We went 3-0 today on our best bets. So go get in there while you can. Now, when it comes to this slate, I looked at it long and hard like I always do. The first game that I'm loving here is going to be this Suns 76ers game, and I think it's going to be a great game, but I do have a side that I'm going to be taking in this game with this close 1.5 spread. First things first, let's go ahead and take a look at injuries for this game. 76ers, Suns, both of them not very injured at all. Great thing, Joel Embiid is going to be playing. Jalen Green, this kind of surprised me a little bit. Jalen Green is probable for this game on Tuesday. This should be great for the Suns, obviously, to have Jalen Green back. Paul George, questionable. It's kind of a toss-up, in my opinion, whether he plays or not, coming off a back-to-back. So that does worry me. Hopefully he does play, though. I do think he will, but like I said, it is a bit of a toss-up. That's the injuries. There's not a ton to look at there. Now, when it comes to these two teams and how they've been playing over the last 10 games, both of them have been playing very, very well. The 76ers, I'll go ahead and show you right here. The 76ers, they are 11th in offensive rating, a 116.3. The Suns are 10th in offensive rating. So right there, neck and neck against each other. When it comes to defense, the Suns have been playing a little bit better. They are 4th. The 76ers are 7th. But like I said, right there, neck and neck. Both these teams have been playing great. 76ers, 6-4 in their last 10. The Suns, 7-3. So the Suns have been playing a little bit better over their last 10 games. Now, when it comes to both of these teams against the spread, the Suns, if you don't know, they are insane against the spread. They are 15-8 away against the spread. But when it comes to straight up against the spread, they're only 11-12, which isn't the greatest. So they're great against the spread, but they're not a great straight up, which is key here because this game basically is a pick'em. So whoever wins is going to cover the spread. It's going to be extremely hard for one of these teams to win by just 1 point. So back to what I was saying. The Suns, great against the spread, home and away. They're top of the list on both of them. But when it comes to straight up, they're 11-12. The 76ers at home are 10-11. So they're not great either at home. And against the spread at home, they're 9-12. So the 76ers, they do play better on the road for whatever reason. Now, in this game here, the 76ers, they're coming off a win against the Pacers. Who doesn't beat the Pacers, though? I don't think the 76ers are really worried about that win. They're not too impressed by it. They were coming off 2 losses against Cleveland before that, and then they only beat the Pacers by, 9 points. So I think they really want to show up and show out against the Suns here at home. I know I just showed you they don't play great at home. They play a little bit worse at home than they do on the road, but I do think this is a great, quote-unquote, bounce-back spot for the 76ers after how they've played in these 3 games here. Now, the Suns, they are coming off 2 back-to-back wins here on the road. They have been on the road 4 straight games, and now they're playing a back-to-back on the road again in Philadelphia. This is going to be very hard for them to win this game, in my opinion, especially since off back-to-back games, the 76ers are 5-2, so they have played great back-to-back this season, and then the Suns are 2-4, so they have not played great off back-to-back games this season, and now they're coming off 4 straight road games where they've won 2 in a row now. I think they slide here. I don't think they have a ton of success in Philadelphia. I'm giving the edge to Philadelphia in this game. Take the 76ers on the money line right here or the -1.5. It does not matter. You might as well just take them on the money line so you don't got to worry about the points. This is a pick 'em. I'm rocking with the 76ers. Now, for my second game that I also liked a ton, this game is going to be later, and it's going to be in this Raptors and Warriors game. And there's a side in this game that I also love a ton. So first things first, what do we got to do? Go take a look at the injury news for this game. The Warriors, they have a bunch of injury questions here. Hopefully the majority of these guys end up playing. If they don't, this could change a little bit, but right now, it looks like Draymond Green is going to play. He's probable to play. Jimmy Butler is doubtful, which does hurt. And then Melton here is questionable, but I do think he will end up playing. He kind of has to if Jimmy Butler doesn't play. They're going to need him to play in this game. As far as Toronto goes, we're not going to see Poeto once again. We're not going to see RJ Barrett in this game. So both teams have some injuries. I think the Warriors are a little bit more healthy than the Raptors. So that's obviously in the Warriors' favor there. When it comes to how these two teams have played offensively, the Warriors are third in offensive efficiency over their last 10 games. They're 7-3 straight up in these games. Their offensive efficiency right here is 121, which is insane. Defensively, they're not the greatest. They are 20th in their last 10. Now, when it comes to the Raptors, they're the complete opposite. The Raptors, they are 26th, or I think they're 19th in offensive rating here. As you can see, they're 19th in offensive rating, so not the greatest on offense, but they are very good on defense. They are 6th in defensive rating. So the Warriors, 3rd and 20th. The Raptors, 19th and 6th. So the Warriors had the slight edge there, and the Raptors are also 5-5 in their last 10. So the Warriors have been playing a little bit better over their last 10 games. Now, another thing to mention, the Warriors, they're going to be playing a back-to-back here, and they're also coming off 4 straight wins in a row at home, which number one shows us how good they play at home, but they are coming off a back-to-back. So let's take a look at how the Warriors have played this season when playing back-to-backs. They're 5-3 on the year, so pretty solid. I don't think back-to-back here really makes a big difference. I don't think it really hurts or helps the Warriors a ton. You could honestly argue it helps them a little bit because they are positive. Now, the Raptors here, they are actually not coming off a back-to-back, but they are coming off, I believe, a win they're actually coming off back-to-back losses here with a pretty bad loss here against the Lakers. They lost in overtime to the Clippers, and now they're playing the Warriors on the road. They just played the Lakers on the road. Now they're traveling again to Golden State. The key thing, though, that made me pick a certain side in this game is the Raptors played Golden State earlier on in the year. As you can see right here, this game went into overtime in Toronto, and the Raptors ended up winning. So in this spot, the Warriors have big revenge, in my opinion. They want to win this game. They lost to them earlier in the season. They want to bounce back from that loss. They have been playing great over the last 10 games. They're on a huge streak. And what I didn't show you earlier is how good the Warriors play at home. Straight up at home this season, the Warriors are 16-6. Against the spread at home, the Warriors are 13-9. So they have played great so far this season at home. And the Raptors on the road, let's go find them real quick. Where are they at? They are right here. They are 11-10 against the spread on the road, so pretty mediocre. In my opinion here, everything is pointing towards the Warriors. They're playing better basketball right now. Efficiency-wise, they're playing better over their last 4. They're literally 4-0, and they play great at home, and they play great off back-to-backs, and they're coming off a back-to-back. So I love this spot here. As long as the Warriors don't have all of these guys end up opting out, I do think the Warriors cover the 2.5 here. These are my 2 picks for the video. 76ers money line. I gave you the reasoning for that. I just gave you the reasoning for the Warriors minus 2.5 as well. I love both of these plays. Go lock both of them in. Those are my 2 picks. And until next time, let's all go print some money.